Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. As you see behind me, TNA. Like, today's Thursday night, and God bless TNA Wrestling because their YouTube channel, they are currently airing the new TNA Impact episode that's going on right now. Shout out to them. I got it on right now. I feel good. I feel good. Now, I mentioned TNA because we're here to talk about TNA Wrestling. Yes, for the first time ever on my channel, we are talking about TNA. I don't know if I should get into my history with this company, but I guess I will. You know what I'm saying? Just a little short talk about TNA Wrestling. I started watching TNA in 2005. That's when it was on cable, TNN, I believe. The same network that had Monday Night Raw at one point. I only tuned into it because Jeff Hardy was there. And Jeff Hardy is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So when I see Jeff Hardy on my screen, I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, let me see what he's doing. From there, I didn't really get to watch it as much. It wasn't until it got on Spike TV that I tried to catch it as much as I could. Then it came a point in time where it got off Spike TV, got off cable, then it was on a whole nother network that I haven't been able to watch it. Now, still not really watching it that much. I mean, I have TNA on every day because this TV right here is a Samsung Smart TV, and one of the channels that they have is a TNA Wrestling channel, and that channel will broadcast old TNA pay-per-views, old TNA matches. Sometimes they'll air the TNA episode from last week or 2 weeks ago. Or months ago, you know, so that's probably the most TNA that I really get at the moment. But we will watch a TNA pay-per-view this weekend because this weekend is Slammiversary, and history will be made at Slammiversary because it will be the TNA Knockout Champion, Masha Slamovich. She will defend her title against the NXT Women's Champion, Jayne, who will also defend her championship. And a champion versus champion, title versus title, winner take all. This is historic. This is big. Nobody has ever won the NXT Women's Championship and the TNA Knockouts title. Nobody. I mean, we've had some people from TNA to NXT that have won the Knockouts Championship. Mickie James, Chelsea Green, Meacham. Who else? Jordan Grace. There's somebody else. God, there was somebody else. But I can't get them in my head right now. But people like that, they made their way to TNA. But those women in particular have never won the NXT Women's title. Now we're about to have somebody that's about to win both and carry them at the same time. About to have, for the first time ever, two champions from WWE and NXT repping both brands. And boy, let me tell you something. Jayne has the ability to win a world title. Yeah. Yeah. What a world we living in, bro. Yo. You couldn't tell me that Jayne in my mind was gonna be a tag team wrestler forever, bro. Forever. We're talking 2025 now. This woman is the NXT Women's Champion. She beat Stephanie Volcaro, one of the more shocking moments of the year, and now has the ability to win a world title and make history at the same time. It's nuts, bro. It's nuts. Shout out to Jayne for that. Also, this past weekend at Evolution, she did, in my mind, wrestle the best match she ever wrestled. This weekend, she may double that, top that, and wrestle the best match of her career at Slammiversary. She has to. She has to, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of have Masha winning. I kind of have her winning. Kind of. But JC could win. Because I feel like there's something that's going to happen with Masha. Can't explain it. But I feel like somebody's going to interfere in the match and cost Masha the title. So once they do that, Jayne can take advantage and boom, she wins. That would be the second time in a row that not in a row, but it's about the second time I can remember that JC was able to win with help. So now, now we about to see how things go. I don't have all the confidence in the world for Jayne. I don't have the confidence for this woman. I don't. But I feel like in the back of my head, there's a possibility she can win. So you know what? I'm not gonna put all my chips. I'm not gonna put all my chips on Masha. I will put a good amount. I'm gonna put a good amount on JC. Just so I don't look foolish, right? Yeah. I may have Jayne. Again, I got Jayne partially winning. But I got Masha winning more than anything. It just feels it makes the most sense. But again, if JC wins, interference has to be 100%. I just don't know who's gonna interfere. Cause I'm thinking about it, like Masha really don't have any enemies at the moment. I mean, unless Killer Kelly come out of nowhere again and then, just ruin her moment, then you know what I'm saying? That means that issue ain't done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It's also said Masha may have some backup as well. So we'll see. We will see. Looking forward to that match right there. All right. So that's all I got for that. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support, as always. As we still have 2 other matches to talk about for SummerSlam. Tomorrow's Friday, so it is SmackDown. So maybe more matches will be made for SummerSlam. Tomorrow night, we'll see as time goes on. So until next time, peace, love, 100. You heard?